Before I start this video of showing you my roster update for my HO scale locomotives, real quick shout out to Chicago Line Rail fan, also known as Tyler Brooks, and my good friend NS Lover 321. Quick shout out to those two guys. They're really cool guys. I'll put a link to their channel in the description down below. And without further ado, here's the locomotive roster of my HO scale engines. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the layout. The lift bridge is already up. And here's a mess. Whatever song that is, I love that song. Before we start out the layout, the locomotive roster, which is to my left, real quick show you, if you guys didn't see before, my OER tank cars, and then the box cars, my friend, shoot, I can't remember his name, but I can quickly look it up. Hold on. He's from Arizona, hold on. God damn, I like how my Instagram fucking freezes like that on the homepage. Okay, go to my other account. I'll let you guys stare at that for a couple seconds till I find his name, and Instagram is freezing up again. Oh, there it is. His name is Ryan, and there's his page. Vermont Rail Fan. That's the guy that custom painted me those two box cars right there. So, yep, only cost me $120 for both of them. So, I don't know if he has any photos of them on his Instagram. But he was also at the Massachusetts train show, saw the 911 unit. Turn my music down, and 1943. And see if he has photos of those box cars still. Yeah, see right here. And he tagged me in it. And here's him starting to make them right there. So I just left my page. God, Jesus. For some reason, like the touchpad is bullcrap with this. So I think someone's coming up the attic steps. Hope to God not. This is private property. There it is. But yeah, that if you want to go follow him, you can. There's his page name right there. And according to this, he's doing a live stream. So yeah. So, but with this table here, excuse the mess in my drink. I'm going to be redoing this table here. Excuse me. I just ate a burger with a lot of seasoning, and my throat is like messed up with the smoke from the seasoning. So that's why I'm coughing. So you gotta excuse that. I just ate a burger. So, but this table, it's gonna have the same, like the beams going across. It's gonna have the same post supports. So when if I have to move the layout like out to get something that's falling behind the layout, like falling against the wall before it actually drops, I can move the layout without these legs shifting and snapping off the screws. The new table will still have those cross beams, the same post, and same setup like this. These I might be able to use again. I'll just flip it, like rotate, have the screws on this side now, because as you can see, the screws are right here, these three screws. I can have the screws on this other end here, like rotate it, so these can still be used. But if I can't, I got backup pieces of wood right here, and I think those two could be used. But yeah, this table I'm gonna extend probably like halfway to where the paint or the drywall is peeling here probably, or just say fuck it and go the whole length like a real man, just go the whole length, because this whole table here, from here when it went all the way over without me cutting it, it was 72 inches long. That's what she said. But yeah, I might just redo this, like start from here, go all the way over, and then it's gonna go all the way against that wall. Then there's a table that's probably gonna go from against that table all the way over to that. And I like how there's a commercial. I hate commercials. As you see, there's the work for the drawbridge or lift out bridge, and you see there's an X here, and you can probably see why. I gotta cut some of these boards down with like a handsaw to lay the plywood on top to get a base, so when I put the foam down, it doesn't sag inward. So I'm real thirsty. I can't get a drink right now. But here's the Locomotive Roster. Excuse the coughing, I'm real sorry. I would get a drink, but I'm using my one hand to film. But I'm custom painting a 4000 unit. I've yet to choose what number I'm going to have. I saw the 4003 when it was in that paint scheme right there on 16T. When it was first released from the shops and doing testing, I was one of the first people to see it in its state like this. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, but I don't know if I want to make it 4003 yet, since Athearn already made a 4000, 4004, 4001, and 4002. They might make the 4005 and other units. So, but let's start off right here. I got my two Intermountain Tier 4s, an NS Tier 4, and you can see the handrail there broke right there. You can see how it's separated right there above the coupler cut lever. I plan on fixing that in the near future. Both have PTC antennas. The only difference is the exhaust here on this one's rounded, this one's flat. Excuse me, I just burped. I think I actually like the NS one better because I like how it exposes the silver. This is just plain old gray on gray. I like the silver accent it has. You might be like, well, you model NS, you're a fan of NS. No, it's just I like to see like detail like this. That hardly has detail. It's gray on gray. There's detail there. The warning labels you can see, and yeah, this has warning labels, but you can see that there's gray. If they would have outlined it with gray, like the event with gray, like on the top, then it would be an even match, but they didn't. So I'm not picking favorites, so don't think I'm picking favorites, since my main reason for this layout is NS. I'm not picking that because I model NS. I pick it because you can actually see the vent. Compared to that, it's just plain old gray. And then I have my 4001, oh yeah, 4001, 4004, shit, that's the one to the left, 4000, here we go. It's all, these both are Athearn ready to roll, AC 4400s. God, I'm sorry for the coughing. And then this is Athearn ready to roll Monongahela Heritage unit that I traded my friend, my one CSX engine for that one. Then my Broadway Limited Lehigh Valley Heritage unit, which I just saw this engine, and there's a fuzz on top of the board here, or whatever that was. And the ditch light broke off from when the one light behind me fell out of the socket and landed on it. Then these two are my Bachmann NS 8098 and 8102. This is the newer version. This is the older version. Don't ask me how I know. My only guess is I got this one the Christmas of 2015, and this I recently got, I think, last year. So yeah, logic. This my dad got me I think in 2014. You can see it's a Bachmann Trainman, I think, and there's no number boards whatsoever. The glass window broke out and the handrails fell off. These are metal handrails, so you can bend them and stuff. They're not like the flimsy Athearn. This is, excuse me, my Athearn RTR ready to roll. AC, not AC, -9, number 9669. 69. There it is. That famous number 69. Then my Athearn NS CSX 5107. When I still went to school before I graduated the one year, my grandfather said if I would reach honor roll, which is like a award you get in school, you got all straight A's and everything. He said if I ever reach that, he'll get me like an engine off of Amazon of my choice, and this is one I chose. I did a little weathering. You can see like around the headlight is yellow and around the rest is not. And then this is an engine I traded one of my friends for my BNSF Gevo that needed maintenance. The one wire was disconnected from the truck, and I didn't know how to solder it back on, so I traded him. And this is one he gave me. I gotta take the decoder out of it because he has it programmed to the number, and I don't have a control to read the number. God, the coughing is a pain in the ass. Broadway Limited AC 6000. Canadian Pacific. Yeah, I know I hate Canadian Pacific, but I do occasionally see Canadian Pacific either trailing or leading trains. So gotta have some of that. I like the AC44 or AC6000 front end more than this one. I don't know why. I think it's just this striping along the side here, or I mean on the front, that I like more. And plus there's like more detail with the couple of cut levers and everything than there is this. And probably the ditch lights are another one. Then my Ferromax SC70 ACE number 4018. All these are Athearn Genesis. The next 5 or 6 are Athearn Genesis. And then this is my recent one, my UP 1943 Athearn Genesis, of course. This was just recently released. And then my NS 1030 Athearn Genesis that I got up in the Canadian train store when I went to Canada the one fall. I think it was not last year, but the year before. Then my New York Central Athearn Genesis that I bought from a train store in York, Pennsylvania. I think it was on Black Friday I bought it. I just got paid for my job at Lowe's, so I went on a shopping spree. I bought this. A lot of containers and well cars. Excuse me. I need to get a drink, so I gotta hurry this up. Then my Athearn Genesis NS 1074 Lackawanna Heritage Unit that I got for Christmas this past year. Then my Reading Heritage Unit that my grandma got for me 2 Christmases ago. All these here are Athearn Genesis, from the Ferromax to the Reading Heritage Unit. They're all Athearn Genesis. I'm a big fan of Athearn, if you couldn't tell. So the one model train company I hate that we're going to get to is MTH. So then Bachmann, I got to get a new plow for it because the one prong broke inside the hole. That's what she said. So I got to fix that. But runs great. Illinois Terminal is my favorite heritage unit. So, excuse me. Then next is my NS 1071 MTH and my MTH NS 1069. Again, they're 69. The reason why I hate MTH, NS Lover 321 I think loves MTH. Nothing against him or what he likes. I hate MTH just because when I had them hooked up on the layout here, they just started moving all by themselves. And there's a video I recently did showing Tyler Brooks those engines that have the crew talk. You could see in the video them starting to move by themselves. I was not touching the controller whatsoever, but that's the reason why I hate MTH. They just start moving by themselves. I can't speak for NS Lover 321. I don't know if his Dash 9 does that, but my 2 ACEs do. And then this engine was custom painted for my one friend, and he sold it to me. NS 911. It's a little junky, I would say, with the blue handrails, but it runs good. Excuse me. And then my Atlas NS 5642. God, I need to get a drink. My throat is scratchy right now. And I think this is an Athearn Ready to Roll number 4715, the Eco Green. And then I think these 4 are all Bachmann Trainmen. That one's in the stage of weathering. It has the windows taped off and it's all chalky. This one's all done being weathered. And then my CN, and then my Kato or Kato Amtrak number 66. So, but I suggest anyone that has not bought the 1943 engine to buy that. I haven't run it yet. I haven't set it on the tracks at my friend's layout yet to run. But in the future, this engine will be running, and so will my 4000s. And possibly my Tier 4s. And I plan on, next time I go to this layout, taking all my heritage units, my 911 unit, the 5642, 1943, my 4000s, and the 2 Tier 4s. That's going to be a big trip to take. I'm going to take all those engines to this layout. I'm planning on doing like a video of basically like a rail fanning video, but in model train form, so stay tuned for one of those videos. But the reason why you should get that heritage unit or UP engine, the box is just amazing looking. And I got word in from Athearn, from Chris, that the 911 unit is going to have a special box too. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in late June or around summertime. my dealer said. So yeah, but there's all the cars so far. So yeah, I gotta finish doing this. And as you can see, here's another, as I was saying in the beginning, how I have these marked off. You can see it's not level. So yeah, those are the only two so far that I found. I think that one there might be. So I think one of those two. But yeah, I was just vacuuming the floor, so trying to get it cleaned. But last step for the layout is to build the table here, table there, and then lay the plywood, and then foam, and then start track work. So yeah, but yeah, what I bought, just in case you guys were wondering, the stuff I bought Black Friday sale last year. What was that? What just fell off? Oh, are you kidding me? The truck set or whatever fell off the pickup truck here. The high rail just fell off right there. But I'll glue that back on later. If I can get this last one out. Son, bitch, come here. I got two NS maintenance of way trucks, which I really like. I can't remember who made them. I don't know off the top of my head, but I bought two of those. I bought this set of 3 well cars, this set of 3 well cars, these 4 FedEx containers, and these 4 EMP containers. And I bought also on Black Friday, I also bought, as I was saying, my New York Central. So I went basically on a shopping spree. So, but there's my Locomotive Roster. Excuse me. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go edit this video, get a drink of my basically Sunny D, but it's like water mixed with that Mio, those little Mio containers. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video, close up the layout, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.